We've just gone over how to merge our feature branches into main and our main branches into our feature branch. Now let us see what happens when we get a merge conflict during one of those merges and how to resolve the merge conflict. In the previous video, you would have seen that we created a file called my_new_file, and we created that file, git branch, on our feature branch, my feature, and we merged that new file, my_new_file, into the main branch. So if I do git log now, I'll see that both the my feature branch and the main branch have the same latest commit. All of them point to the same latest commit, which is adding this new file that says hello world. I'm going to press Q to quit out of this menu. I'm going to clear to get out of that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to edit this my new file, the same line in that file on both git branch, on both my feature branch and the main branch. And then I'm going to merge them and we're going to see the conflict. Okay. So let me edit this line. I'm going to add a 1, 2, 3 here on this file, my new file, which is in the repo. Okay. So I'm going to save this file. So if I do git status now, I'm going to see that I modified my new file. I'm going to add it. So git add that change. Hit add my new file with tab complete. Git status to verify that I had added to staging area. And now I'm going to git commit. Git commit. Let me add this, add 1, 2, 3 to my new file. Okay. So I've committed it. Git status. Again, I see that, okay, my branch is ahead of the same branch on GitHub by 1 commit. So the commit worked. Okay. Now let me go to my main branch. So if I git branch, I want to go to my main branch, make another change, a different change on the same file. Okay, so git checkout main. Okay, to check out to the main branch, you can see that on the main branch, this file was not changed. It's still the way it was before. And now I'm going to change it in a different way. Okay, why am I changing this on the main branch? I am simulating that someone on my team had committed and merged a feature to the main branch. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm simulating someone else on my team changed this file because we didn't communicate about it. Okay, and that person, if I do the same thing, git status, okay, it's modified. So I want to git add my new file and git commit that teammate changed my new file, added 456. Okay, so you can assume 456 is some other code that they wrote that edited this line, the same line that I edited in my feature branch. Okay, so I'm going to commit this. If I do git log now on the main branch, I will see that only the main branch has this change. And I don't see the 1, 2, 3 change on the main branch because it hasn't been merged yet. Okay, hopefully you're able to follow. If I clear this, I do git branch. I'm currently on the main branch. I want to go to my feature branch and now merge the changes from main into my feature to verify that my feature is still compatible with the main branch that everybody on my team is sharing. So I'm going to git check out my feature. And I am now, if I git log, just to verify, right, I will see that 1, 2, 3 is on the my feature branch. It is not yet on the main branch. Okay, so I'm going to merge the main branch into my feature and let's see what happens. Clear, git merge main. Okay, so this is going to take what's on the main branch, it's going to merge it in, and I expect there to be some kind of merge conflict. Let's check it out. Okay, so I typed git merge main. It said auto merging of my new file, so it's trying to do it automatically, but there's a conflict. Merge conflict in my new file. Automatic merge failed. Fix the conflicts and commit the result. Okay, so this is what happens when we merge two branches where the changes on both branches edit the same lines of code. In this case, only one line. And we can see even with one line, we can generate a merge conflict. And VS Code gives us a nice interface to resolve this merge conflict. Basically, what we need to do is make the code what we want to be and then save it. And when Git generates a merge conflict, it puts these additional signs in our code to tell us that there's a merge conflict, and we need to get rid of these signs. Okay, VS Code gives us some nice buttons to do that. So what I actually want to do in this case, maybe I want both the changes from main and my feature branch. So I'm actually going to click one, you can accept the current change, which is what's in green, accept the incoming change in blue, accept both. And there's another button, compare changes, we're not going to use that right now. I'm just going to accept both changes and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's now added both, but maybe I still want to edit it because it doesn't make sense to have two hello worlds. I'm just going to replace this second line and I'm going to add it to add 4, 5, 6 to the first line. Maybe that's what I want. Okay, so I've just saved the file. And now if I do git status, so I tried to merge, it says conflict. Let me get status to check with Git what I should be doing. Okay, so now when I have a conflict, if I type git status, it will say I have unmerged paths. So I need to fix conflicts and run git commit to resolve this conflict. Okay, how do I unmerge paths? Git add the file name to mark a resolution. So Git thinks that, okay, there's still problems with the file. I just fixed it. So now that I've fixed it, saved the file, I can git add again. Git add my new file. Okay, and this time, if I git status again, I'll see that, okay, changes to be committed. All conflicts fixed because there's no more unmerged paths, but I'm still merging. I need to type git commit to conclude the merge of the main branch into my feature branch. So I'll follow what Git says and let's see what happens. Okay, when I type git commit, it will open this window for me. I haven't set VS Code as my default Git editor. If you did that as per the software setup, you should see this menu pop up in Git. If you see this menu pop up in your terminal, what you need to do to save and quit is type colon, and you can see that appearing in the bottom left, colon, W for write, Q for quit, and then hit enter. So that will write and quit this commit message, the default commit message, into Git. Okay, I've successfully merged the branch. If it happens on VS Code, you just need to save that file and close that file to succeed in the commit. I want to merge this branch into my feature. It's done. And so now if I git status, I will see that my branch is ahead by 3 commits. Let me look at what commits those are. I will see that, okay, the 456 commit from main was added to this Git history. And we have one new commit, which is the so-called merge commit that resolved the conflict. Main is behind me now, but I can easily merge my feature to main because it would just apply this new commit on top of main. So there we go. We've resolved the merge conflict and we're good to go.